Hi everyone, it's Simon Keeling here, and it is Thursday evening, 5:30. It's the 9th of February, and got a snow update for you, and an outlook into next week as well. We've got some major updates that have taken place during the course of this afternoon in terms of the amount of snowfall that's going to fall, and it's good news because it looks as if there's less snowfall on the way. And certainly it's a pattern that was predicted successfully by this particular model I'm showing you here. This is the Herland model, and this model is a high resolution model that quite accurately has predicted this snowfall. It's been overplayed really by the GFS and by the UK Met Office model by the looks of things. Of course this could all change. We could wake up in the morning with 8/8 of partly cloudy all over the doorstep, you know, kind of that much snow, but it's looking increasingly less likely. Let me show you what the Herland model does, and then we'll take a look ahead at what we've got coming up over the course of the next few days. This is the Herland model. It goes in 3-hour steps. There's the time there up in the top right hand corner, and this is rainfall in millimetres. Now then, that was the rainfall up to 3 o'clock this afternoon. Now watch what happens. There's this area here of precipitation pivots around and moves its way back westwards as cold air comes in from the east and pushes it out of the way. So you see that even by 9 o'clock in the morning it's clearing away most of that rain. Now if we look at the actual totals of rainfall that the model is predicting, and we'll look at England and Wales to give us an idea of the actual totals that this model is predicting, and we'll play through these as well. Again, time is in the top right hand corner, but if we play through these, look, watch how much rain we get by tomorrow morning. It's gone for, well, this is by midday tomorrow, gone for 7 millimetres of rain, look, across much of the Midlands and across eastern parts of England. And it's in this zone where I still think we do see the highest risk of snow, but I don't think it's going to be as much as we saw, or as we thought it was going to be earlier on. It looks like the heaviest of the rain is probably going to be off towards the southwest and across West Wales in the milder of the air, so probably there we're not going to see the snowfall that we will do further east. So how does that translate into actual snow amounts? Well, this is what I've just issued as an update. This is the consensus from the Weather Centre here, and what we think as meteorologists. We've toned this right down. Look, you'll notice we think 5+ centimetres is still possible across the high ground of central England, but typically most places getting 1 to 5 centimetres. Now I know that's quite a big margin, isn't it, 1 to 5 centimetres, but it critically is dependent on the height of the ground that you're over. And also I think the focus for this 1 to 5 is probably going to be more towards western areas, so eastern parts of Wales through the Welsh Mountains tomorrow, and another area coming down through Lincolnshire and into the Cambridgeshire area too. But I think 1 to 5 basically covers it, and I've got to be honest, I think we overdid the early predictions, but there was nothing else that we could do because all models were going for this. They were going for this increased amount of snow, apart from the Herland model, which was out on its own and, to be frank, got ignored a little bit. So we may have to send apologies all round to Herland over the coming days once we've seen what goes on during the next 24 hours. So how are we seeing things shape up during the coming days? Well, this is the chart for Thursday for this afternoon at 3 o'clock, and this is from the GFS model. It's from weatheronline.co.uk. There's an area of high pressure, look, extending right from Scandinavia into the Atlantic. Here's the front that's moving its way southwards through England and Wales at the moment. There it is, look, clearing away off towards the west during the course of tonight. And then through tomorrow we find high pressure is still there. Cold, deeply cold easterly winds coming in through tomorrow. I think this lines us up for a -8 to -10 across parts of England and Wales tomorrow, possibly eastern Scotland too. And incidentally, look at the depth of that low down there over Spain. Really horrible conditions across Spain and the Balkans just at the moment. Then through Friday night into Saturday, high pressure still stays with us. I think becoming increasingly foggy and murky through Saturday. Really not a pleasant day with an old front straddling northern areas here across southern Scotland and into Ireland. Down to the south though should probably be dry, but some freezing fog patches around. I think into Sunday, still got the high pressure in with us, but this old front is going to be lying through England and Wales. I think a dull, cold day, mist, drizzle, just generally pretty yuck, but very light winds. And notice that the direction of the winds has changed. Look, it's now coming around the high and coming more from a west and northwesterly direction. That will have the effect of warming things up a touch. And then as we get through Sunday itself, so the high stays with us and into Monday too. But notice what's happening by Monday, the flow turning more to the northwest, showers across northern and western parts of Scotland, and then just watch what happens as we knock the sequence on through Monday and into Tuesday. A northerly flow developing down the North Sea. Look, cold air plunging into Denmark, and it's that's producing low pressure across Denmark, with that cold northerly flow bringing some snow showers to eastern coasts of England. However, high pressure is out towards the west, blocking area of high pressure, so I think for much of the country, actually still temperatures are going to be on the rise, although it will be feeling cold in that wind. And then as we get in towards Wednesday, well, high pressure is still with us, but again a change taking place. Look, some snow showers, sleet showers running down these eastern coasts, but watch what happens over the coming days with the winds. Look, they become more of a westerly. Trace them back here. Look, yes, they're coming off Greenland, but they're taking a milder track across the ocean. So we should find warmer air coming across the country, or less cold air, we should say, coming across the country. And I think temperatures going to where I've been telling you I thought they would, which was around normal to just below normal for the time of year. And that's how it lasts into the end of the week as well, through Friday. And you'll notice here we're seeing a gradual deterioration, a gradual unsettling of the weather. And I think really that is the way that things are going to be panning out over the coming days. If we just take a look at the ECMWF and how that handles things. This is the ECMWF ensemble model, and this is how that sees the situation. The date up here, top left hand corner, look. So that was the run from midnight last night, and you notice the high pressure is in there, but as we knock it on, this is the chart for Tuesday. There's our north-northwest. Look, good agreement, cold weather coming in Tuesday, and then there's Wednesday and into Thursday, and notice that we've got these westerly winds developing, bringing those slightly milder conditions. And just to reiterate that for you, just to show that you know, that is where things are forecast to go. This was the output from the ensemble. This is for Birmingham, just happens to be for Birmingham. But what I want you to notice is the red temperatures here. Look how, having been so bitterly cold through the weekend, they take a rise next week. There's the dip with that northwesterly coming in Tuesday, Wednesday, and then look, we've got a steady rise through the week, hovering around about the 6-degree mark, which puts it at around about normal for the time of year. And I think that takes us right the way through towards the end of the month. So I think generally it's going to be a dry month across many southern areas of the country. Northern areas perhaps seeing some rain at times coming through Scotland. But before that, we need to get through this snow risk during the course of tonight, which, as I say, is much reduced, and then look for some bitterly cold temperatures through Friday and particularly Friday night and into Saturday too, before those temperatures rise during the course of next week, although they will be cold again as the northwesterly sets in on Tuesday. So thanks for watching. As always, the video and this site is kept free of charge by the advert you see around the screen. So if you see an advert you like, click on it, go through to the advertiser. It shows interest in us, it generates revenue for us, and it keeps the site free of charge. And don't forget to leave your comments below in the comments box below. And of course, we've got all the blogs and all the musings and everything else for you to look at too. So thanks for watching, and keep the sun shining. I hope that's been useful for you.